Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on June 5th, 2020. U.S. Congress seeks to resolve police abuse issue. The death of George Floyd and the protests that followed have prompted both Democrats and Republicans in the U.S. Congress to call hearings on policy and for some lawmakers to plan the unveiling of a bill on police brutality next week. Floyd's death was the latest in a series of high-profile fatalities of black people, causing the condemn among the civil rights activists and some politicians, as white police officers use disproportionate force and a long-standing pattern of bias in the U.S. justice system. Democratic House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi said that she and Congressional Black Caucus leaders will unveil measures on Monday to address the issue of police brutality and racial disparities in law enforcement. Republican Senate Judiciary Committee Chairman Lindsey stated there is a reasonable chance for bipartisan legislation to improve community police practices. His committee has set a hearing on policy for June 16th. Single currency rises amid new ECB stimulus. The euro surged to a 3-month peak on Friday after the European Central Bank increased its emergency bond purchase scheme by a bigger-than-expected 600 billion euros to 1.35 trillion and extended the scheme to mid-2021, aiming to rebound from the worst recession since World War II. The ECB's move supported appetite for riskier currencies, lifting the Australian dollar to a 5-month high and the British pound above peaks hit during the last 2 months. The single currency climbed 0.25% to $1.1367 during the week. The euro has risen 2.4% and was set to hit a third straight week of gains. Meanwhile, the dollar index was on course for its third consecutive week of losses at 96.510, closing to its lowest in nearly 3 months. Nettie has planned secondary offering in Hong Kong. Nettie's Chinese online gaming company raised at least $2.7 billion commitments in a Hong Kong secondary offering, people familiar with the deal said on Friday. Nettie's deal, the second after Alibaba in 2019, is expected to be one of several large secondary deals in Hong Kong this year. The world's second-largest mobile games publisher plans to sell 171.48 million shares, with each of them are priced at 123 Hong Kong dollars, $15.87. The debut is scheduled for June 11th. Global shares jumped amid positive sentiments. Global stock markets extended gains on Friday, with Asian shares were poised for their biggest weekly rise in 9 years. Amid positive sentiments among the investors, mini futures for the S&P 500 jumped 0.8% to reach a 3-month peak. Euro Stoxx 50 futures climbed 1.2%, while futures for Germany's DAX and London's FTSE surged 1.25% and 1% respectively. MSCI's broadest index of Asia-Pacific shares outside of Japan reversed early losses to hit a 12-week high of 511.73. The index has added more than 7% so far this week and is on track for its best weekly rise since December 2011. South Korea's Kospi was one of the best performers on Friday, increasing 1.5%. Chinese shares, along with Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index, also turned positive, while Japan's Nikkei rose 0.7%.